how is life and the jobs in the Gulf countries? Yes, may look a very simple question to get all about with, but sometimes to some people it's a little bit very hard. For those people that have gone through what we call a lot of experiences regarding the Gulf, the jobs and everything, it's a little bit harder and it requires a deep understanding. By the way, if it's your first time come across this channel, don't forget to subscribe. It's Endless Inspirations at Malcolm X TV, giving you updates, trying to get through what is life and trying to give you kind of inspirations that we can get through. You never know, tomorrow it's another inspiration. Inspire someone, get the best or be the best of yourself to achieve. When we talk about these Gulf countries, it is something very easy, or when you speak it out. Yes, I'm going to the Gulf to be a security guard, to be a cleaner, to be a housemaid, to be whatever that visa is holding you on. Yes, as we are leaving our countries, we live with the power, we call it the power, and that expectations that we have are too high. But when you reach into the country or reach where you are supposed to be, or where your employer has hired you to be, or what kind of job you're going to do, things become very different. When we look at these jobs in the Gulf countries, it's not what people think when we are out of this country. It's not that you come and sit and everything finds you on the silver plate, but you have to work harder. You have to be resilient and you have to persevere in one way or the other for you to achieve in one way or the other. There are a lot of hurdles. There are a lot of difficulties that keep on moving on the way. There's no path that is straight. Most of you have been to these countries and you definitely know what I'm talking about. Beginning from waking up early, begin sleeping like in a dormitory. You wake up early, you work long hours. Sometimes you don't even have time to cook or sometimes to prepare something yourself. And life is not like what people tentatively tend to think. Life is a little bit very hard. But to remember, when we are talking about these Gulf countries, or when we talk about a different category of people, we are looking at different people with different aspirations and different targets or objectives in life. Your objectives may not be my objectives. My long-term goals may not be your goals and one or the other, because we are different people. It is the same thing. Even if there are two twins born together, those twins will have different aspirations in life and they will never be the same at one or the other. It's like the same thing when we come to these Gulf countries. We are many in that company, or we are hired to be in that company. Let's say it is that house. You are a domestic worker, or you are a car driver, or a house helper, or you're a cleaner. In that company, you are very many people in that company being recruited from different parts of the world, from different countries with different nationalities. This is where cross-cultural backgrounds come in. It's just you have to be a little bit tolerant and adapt to what is there for you to survive or for you to move. And that is exactly that people do not understand, or people who are far away from you, or people who definitely live home, they do not understand. It's not very easy. It's very hard. Beginning from the hours you work, the hours you get to rest. It's not like you are in the comfort zone. I think people should understand that. But again, you're the person who is in this, and the person who is working, or the person that is hired, who is already in this Gulf country. What is your target? What is your aspiration? What do you want in life, and what do you want to be? Be the best out of yourself. Make the best out of yourself. It just has to start with you. Yes, it's not very easy to get the job. You got the job from another employer, but when you find here things are so different and you wish to change to another job, it's not all that very easy as people talk about. I'll change. After 1 year, I'll change to another job. It's not by speaking, or it's not by what people think that we can do very fast, but even everything that has to be done in these countries has to follow what you call procedures or follow what you call steps and steps for you to go to another level. Remember, you have a first employer, you have another employer, you have somewhere to go to, you have the visa change, you have the visa fee. So all those things, when you get to add them together, it is what gives you back to the expectations versus what you call the realities of life when we are doing these jobs in this country. Yes, look at the quality of life, or look at the life. Life also becomes a little bit very expensive. Imagine if you are paid 1,500 and you think that you are going to eat, or you say, I'll eat an equivalent which is of my country. That means you'll have no savings in one of them. Because some of these currencies, when you get to convert it to our currency, it's a little bit higher. For here, it may be something very small, which is the purchasing power. It's going to purchase something very small for you in smaller quantities. So meaning that if you are going to spend more on food or other luxurities, you have no money. And people are asking, yes, it is true. Someone can even work 5 years, but even after 5 years, there is nothing that he can show that is equivalent to the value of the 5 years worked. Because there will be a lot of things surrounding us that will be taking out the money. But if you don't wake up as personally yourself and say, this is what I want, this is where I want to go, and this is what I want to do, then you find yourself, you end up in a situation that you cannot do something out which makes you move a little bit better. We look at the newcomers, or we look at the new people coming to the new seekers that are coming to these Gulf countries. You may be coming to Dubai, you may be coming to Qatar. You've had a lot of Google search, you've had a lot of things that say you've had the beautiful places. Yes, the moment you want to discover all the beautiful places and move to every beautiful place and have all the beautiful things, you don't have savings with yourself. And there's nothing that you do for yourself at the end of it all. Yes, we have the new seekers that are coming. The excitement, the expectation, the reality. Remember, the person who also recruited you to come to work, he also has his target as he recruited you. And he also has his reason why he recruited you. So if you come to the job, or if you come to this work and you mess up, definitely what you need to understand is that you will have to pay for it. Because he will terminate you and he will deport you back to your country. So meaning that even the money that you get to an agent, you've not got out that money, then probably you end up being on what you call the losing side. So being in these Gulf countries with the jobs that we tend to do is not a job. You have to be serious, you have to be focused for you to achieve and for you to go away with what exactly that you want. So for people who are seeking, or people who are already preparing to come to these countries, definitely you must have online listed on what you're going to do, what you want to achieve, and you should stick to your goals, or should stick to your targets. Otherwise, there is a situation whereby you need to give in what you call even an extra sacrifice for yourself, for you to be able, to achieve what you definitely want in one life, or what you you'd want to achieve, or what you want yourself to have. Some of you, or some of us, may have families back home, or you may have families back home. But all those families are looking on to you. The people left in that community are looking on to you. Say, let's wait when he comes back. Let's see what he has when he comes back. Okay? Then after you, there's a time where you'll get off. Don't think that you're going to work for the company for the 20 years and the companies will be like waiting for you. There are new blood coming in. There's new energy. That means the company will have to tell you off, okay, that's enough for you, so you can go and rest off, or you can retire away from it. So think about such kind of things at one way, and say that in case I'm being balled up in this kind of situation, what will happen to me? What am I going to do? And what exactly do I have to do? That is also something that you definitely have to think about. So thank you so much for coming back to this channel. Remember, it's Malcolm X TV, inspiring those inspirations and giving you the updates, giving you all whatever it has to do. Remember, it is Expo Doha 2023. That's going to last until January, and people are free to come into the country. But remember, as you're coming into the country, it does not entice you, or does not give you all the liberty that you should have, and do whatever you have to do. Remember, you have to respect the rules and respect what is being done in the country. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. Whether it's your first time, share this video, let the people know and let them know what is happening. Thank you so much. See you again in the next video, or see you when we upload something new.